Hi everyone, so this is the drop amp west spawn. This is a spawn that everybody has regardless of where you place your amp D. So let's get a look at the defenses now. First of all, the amp itself, as always, I've built around my amp, and this tile I have my little mini boss box, I suppose you'd call it, because I find if the mini boss does come from this side, it tends to come up this way. Which means it goes here, or if it comes from the south side, I'll look at the south defenses later, but it does tend to come up this way, so again it goes to here. However, I also do have my gas traps inside the defense itself, just in case the mini boss breaks through and then it starts trying to destroy everything from inside the amp. So let's go down to the spawns now. The spawns tend to be, most of them around about here. Sometimes they'll be a little bit further over this side. Sometimes they'll be a little bit further over the other side. But they're all mostly going up one of two paths. And you probably could get away with blocking this second path, but I just find it easier to trap it and it's better from a durability perspective. Sometimes you do have spawns up the top here. So let's look at that first. Well, first of all, I have put a little ceiling, and this is because even though it's further than 9 tiles out from the place, that I just don't like to give lobbers any opportunity to throw, basically. So we have 2 launchers here, and that means if a husk spawns here, which they often do, the launcher should ping them over. Now, it doesn't always work for for smashers, and sometimes not for lobbers, because they're quite sneaky and they'll like stand over here. So technically there's 2 tiles, so you have to be here for the launchers to trigger. So the lobbers sometimes hang around here and so on. The sound wall has heals as the 6th perk, so that means that they shouldn't be hitting anything because they should be dancing, and then if they do manage to hit something, it'll heal itself. But if you get a smasher here, the smasher will just bash through this tile, and you can't do anything to stop that. I suppose you could put some damage traps up here, but I still think the smasher might get through. But I'll show you in my tunnel what I've done to counteract that. So let's say a smasher bashes through, they bash through this wall here, they come up here, and then they walk across here. Now they have a choice, they can go down here, but they still have to go in here, or as they often do, they will basically just drop down here. And then they have to go through this tunnel, and this is my little damage tunnel without a ceiling. So yeah, that's what I use to counteract the smashers breaking through. I also have blocked off this bit here. So we've got oh damn. So behind the launcher there, you can see behind this second launcher there is a ramp upwards, and I have a ceiling, I have a cone, and I have 2 walls, and that seems to be sufficient to stop the husks from trying to get through there. I used to have more defenses, I just took some away because they just weren't needed. So I have here 2 dance traps. You don't find many husks walking around this way, they mostly all walk around this way. I put these here to try and get them to walk near the dance traps. Then they get up here, they get hit by the launcher, they go back down again, etc. So we have as well some drop traps. We got 1 here, we got 2 here, and another 2. And we have 2 launchers at the top, 2 floor spikes at the top, and a dart at the top. And then if they do make it through here, they'll get pushed back by the launcher. This launcher will push them all the way back to here. This will push them all the way back down the bottom. That's the plan. So very few actually make it through here. This dance trap is just for when those other 2 there run out. As I said, this is a high damage trap with the 2 broadsides. And then finally we got a launcher here and a gas trap and a dart. And this launcher, for any husks that make it this far, it will send them all the way back down here again. Launchers don't work in terms of, they don't ping smashers, but they do still stagger smashers. So for example, a smasher might be hit by a launcher and might be staggered back to here and get hit by the broadsides again. So yeah, that is this side. And then on this side, these aren't needed really. I put them here because when I had naked amps, I used to have lobbers that stood here to throw, and I would just shoot them with darts. But so the husks come through here. They normally are walking at this kind of angle, so they get hit by this dance trap, they get hit by the floor spike, which slows them down, and they will get pushed back by the launcher. They will get it zapped by the ceiling electric field, and they will get hit by the dart here. If they make it through, which very few do, then at the top there's a launcher with another wooden floor spike, again to slow them down. And we've got a dart here. We've got drops all the way, so we've got 4 drops here and 1 at the top. And again, these are just pushing the husks back down, basically, all 5 of them. And then sometimes what you get is you get lobbers at the top here, you sort of back off and try and throw. These darts kill them. These darts will also shoot all the way along here. If they get through, which very few do, then launcher, launcher, tar, tar, ceiling electric, gas, dart, dart. That's it. But as I said, I don't really have many husks that make it through this bit at all. And that is the drop amp west spawn. So in terms of the lobber shield, as I said, it matches up to the west side amp, but basically this is the natural cliff edge here. So you do have a cliff here, but here, oh no, that's a cliff too. Okay, so I don't know why I followed to put it there, but this bit is not cliff. Yeah, alright. So basically, you come as far as the natural cliff edge goes here, and that's your lobber shield, and it should match up with the west side amp. So that's the drop amp west. One final thing is, I talked about these block offs for the west side amp, but these are partly for the drop amp west as well. So you can look at the video of the west side amp to see them in detail, but yeah, I guess technically you don't want the husks to be able to walk around there and just throw at your amp from the other side.